So it's been a week. That's as best I can put it right now. I am still trying to come to terms with a good chunk of what happened. But so far, I can lead with it's been a week. I want to say I knew in advance of last week that my job was on the line. But now I know for a fact you have to ask and advocate for yourself at all times. Because if you expect somebody else to advocate for you when you're one of, in my case, I think 300 plus, it's a lot of people you got to think about, not just you. So advocating is key. But I can say this much with 100% assurance. This week let me know flat out that I am a millennial, because while some people were freaking out and trying to huddle in place, my mind was already saying, if I got to bust a move, it's been great. Like, if I have to bust a move, it's been a great run. Like, I've learned a lot in my time at this current position, but I'm not going to clinch onto a ship that's sinking. Like, right now, I knew what was going to happen the moment our current administration changed hands, and as soon as the new commander or oversight of the defense took over and said, look, give me back all the power. Once he took back power over all of the agencies at once, as soon as he got in office, I knew, here we go. Like, I knew that. So other folks were so surprised and started clutching their pearls. They didn't convey it downstream because, well, they couldn't convey it downstream, but I knew because I follow the news. I don't actively watch the news, but I read stuff quickly. Like, if you listen to people telling you about the news, you're always going to be anxious. You're always going to be late. If you can read and decipher the news for yourself, you will always be able to dictate how you receive, react, and what it does to you. Also, you get it faster if you read it yourself. So if you can read and interpret, I wholeheartedly advise that you read and interpret yourself, because waiting on somebody else to tell you the news, you're already late because they were late. So something to keep in mind. But back to the original story, I already knew. I am a millennial. I am down to just dip. And weirdly enough, I don't want to dip because I've gotten used to it. I've gotten comfortable. Keyword, I have gotten used to it and I've gotten comfortable. But again, I love my job because it's taught me a lot of skills. The same data analysis I was doing for a contract that I'm working on right now or assisting with right now, I applied that data analysis to the job market currently based off of my skill set. A couple of things I found out. When I first did this right after finishing Full Sail in 2019, I looked at the job market for videographers. Keyword, videographers, because cinematographers, they're basically contract workers. Cinematographers are contract workers, videographers are actual salaried workers, traditionally. Back when I initially did this, and this is pre-inflation, I gotta factor that in also, but pre-inflation, it was low five figures. Low five figures across the board. Didn't even depend on the time in it, because at the time, I think I was 6 years in, but my degree would only have me being new. So for what it was worth, it didn't look that good, but hey, it is what it is. But back then, low five figures. Last week, as everybody was praying for me, I was praying for me, but I wasn't really freaking out. But I've learned how to do data analysis, cost analysis, and price analysis. There's a difference between price and cost. We just went over that last week also. There's a difference between price and cost. Price is how much it costs to make the thing and to get profit. Cost is how much it costs to make the thing. Remember that. When I was doing some price analysis and cost analysis in regards to what a videographer goes for nowadays, annually, you can make my salary that I'm making now currently. Not the ceiling for my salary currently, but what I'm getting paid today annually, I can make that more as a videographer now. That was not the case in 2019. So inflated and adjusted, I'm not that worried. Now, I picked up some other skills since 2019, i.e. I am now an audio-visual technician. Every Sabbath, Saturday for the uninitiated, every Saturday I run the stream, the audio board, and majority of the, who am I kidding? The majority of the graphics, I can't claim them all, but majority of the graphics on a live stream from 11 to 2:30-ish. And that's been the case for the last 4 years. I know that because of LinkedIn, but I have been doing this. And doing that has taught me some things. Like now I know how to do live streams, set up live streams, troubleshoot live streams, troubleshoot audio for live streams, and also facilitate, produce, manage, and keep cohesive to the point that online you don't know any of the problems that are happening in the sanctuary. And I've been doing that for 4 years. Managing, putting together, and also facilitating changes as they're needed. So, fun fact, everybody that looks at the YouTube and says, oh my goodness, it sounds amazing, it sounds amazing, it looks amazing, it looks amazing, oh my goodness, it looked like it flowed amazing, don't know that in the house it was far from it. But because I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, the people at home don't know the struggles that are happening in the sanctuary. So I didn't realize that that was actually a skill set that I developed that was very lucrative. Now, as an audio visual technician with my level of experience combined with my other videography experience, I can be making on the market. I can apply to 2 jobs right now, but my asking on the market is above my ceiling for my current position. Look at God. He put it in front of me. Now I have to set up and do the work of transitioning sideways because mentally, and my folks know this, still have multiple sclerosis. That is a very, 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 very strong factor in everything I do. Right now in my current position, will I be here today? Will I be here tomorrow? And this that has become a legit issue is messing with my physical well-being. I still have multiple sclerosis. Yeah, still have multiple sclerosis. I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody just stopped in the middle of Central Avenue in the fast lane. I still have multiple sclerosis. Just because I'm over here moving, doing, and moving like I don't, I still have it. Every month I inject myself. I believe my medicine right now is Kesimpta. I've done a few other ones. You don't see me. I've done a few other ones, but Kesimpta right now has me good. But even then, my neurologist flat out told me, like, look, no stress. No stress. Stay away from it. There's one thing you can't do is stress. So right now, I am in a position with my government job that was secure. Got to be honest. Secure for going on 3 years is a blessing. It definitely upped my tax bracket to my dismay, because once you start making money, you owe money. But it raised my overall tax bracket. You got to take the good with the bad, I guess. It also let me know that, A, what you're doing, even when you're learning, is worth money. That part. What you're doing, even when you're learning, is worth money. So don't let somebody try and lowball you. Because when I initially got out of school, that discouraged the living daylights out of me. The moment I saw that everybody was trying to hire videographers for dirt cheap, not paying them, not worth it. Like I pray for my videographer brethren, words, because they are trying to get swindled out here, and I don't appreciate it for them. Is that a spot? That's not a spot. Is this a spot? This is a spot. I'll go right here. Oh, lady, you out? You out? She out. Cool. Thank you. She just hit a dip and dive around the old man, but she was out. But yeah, I am here. I got errands to run. Long and short of it is, when things happen to you, they're not always for you in a bad. If I did not get scared last week into I might lose my job any moment, and then we had all these all hands, all right, we might have to, we'll know about like 8 o'clock tonight whether or not we gotta let everybody go. That's crazy, but it was the truth. If that had not happened, I would not have looked out on the internet to realize, even if I go laterally and stay in my same current position, I'm getting more money. Mistakes have been made, and I am definitely looking. I am looking because, again, for my health. I can't be in this. The reason I have MS and nobody knows it is because low stress. Add in this manufactured stress, and it's going to affect my health. I'm not doing that. I got to for my health. Health is wealth. It don't matter how much money you get if you're tied to a bed. TJ.